visible to me. Okay, thank you for joining me today. Sometimes it happens that people commit and they do not join. So I was a bit skeptical whether you're going to join or no. So thank you for joining. How are you doing?
I'm absolutely fantastic. And how are you doing, man?
Yes, I'm doing fine as well. I don't like the cold weather, but it is actually cold here now. So I'm doing okay.
It is also it's getting colder and colder day by day. You
Oh.
know, so we have little bit problem about that we have to just stay home only, no matter it is holiday or Sunday today.
Mhm.
So it is a kind of problem that I also don't want to just enjoy the cold weather because I never want to just go outside and I never want to enjoy myself in the cold weather especially. But Sunday for me it is a kind of day where I really want to enjoy myself, because being a government employee, I have only one day. That is the holiday. It is Sunday. It is Sunday today, and still I never gather courage to just go outside and enjoy the Sunday. That is happening.
Okay, yeah. First of all, my apologies for taking so long in connecting with you. So when I was going through the mails, I just, got to know that you have mailed me so many times. So I thought that I
Yeah,
have to
yeah,
make
yeah,
time for you. So it's good to meet you finally. So I want to know about you. Please give me a brief introduction
yeah,
about you.
definitely. Definitely, ma'am. It is my pleasure to just introduce myself before you. As you can see on screen that my name is Bashir Khan. I reside in Gwalior. It is in Madhya Pradesh, central part of India. If I talk about my education qualification, I have completed my MBA in marketing management. When it comes to my hobbies, listening a lot of podcasts, watching English related stuff these days, it is also one of my hobbies which I have developed it and I'm enjoying it. Currently, I'm working as a JJA at District Court in Gwalior itself. That's it from my side. Thank you, just listening to me.
So can you tell me about what JJ means? Because I am totally alien to these terms. So can you tell me what your roles, responsibilities, what do you do in the court?
Yeah, definitely, ma'am. Yeah, JJ stand for Junior Judicial Assistant. Actually, I'm a kind of just clerical job. I actually whatever is assigned to me by the honorable judges, I have to complete it. So that's how that's what I am working nowadays. I'm a government employee, so you can say that I'm a LDC there.
Okay. So I think it is not related to something that you learned, right? You studied MBA in marketing and you're doing something in the government.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I would say that the God has a different plan for the different people. So that's why actually I wanted to do something better in my life, but that's how just destiny just brings me into this field. Actually, I did not want to work at my present job. I am the person who just doing the things which I do not like it, but
Oh.
it is happening. It is happening because God has really this plan for me, and I am working it. So I would say that I am content with my present job. When I was the student of MBA, then only I got selected for the campus interview, and actually the job was offered me at Gujarat only. So just I just made my just the whole thing that I got selected for that. I just went to my parents. I just made a call to my parents from the college only, that I got selected for this and this job. So my parents did not allow me to go to to go to the Gujarat to continue my job. Although I was also homesick at that point of time, so I also didn't want to join there. So that's how I refused for the job. Then the destiny just brings me to this field, and that I am at right now I'm a government employee. I'm doing something which is I personally think that it is not for me, but still I have to do it because I have so many responsibility onto
Mm.
my shoulder these days, because I am a married. I am blessed with two wonderful kids. The elder one is son, the younger one is daughter, and also I have got one beautiful wife too. So I have some responsibility too, sir. That's how I'm just moving or growing, ma'am.
Oh, that's good to know about your journey. And also, it is kind of a blessing in India, especially to have a government job, right? Many people could do anything for
Mm-hmm.
it, but you have a government job. So we just have to look at the silver lining
Mm-hmm.
of every cloud. So I think you will
Mm-hmm.
get used to it. Most of us are burdened under responsibility. We do not like what we do, but we have responsibilities and we have to work. So that's why we end up doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I'm very much used to it because it's been almost say 6 to 7 years. I
Uh-huh.
have been doing my present job, so I am very much used to it. But it's a kind of job which I don't want to do it. That's why maybe that's all because I want to just level up my English, or I want to just enhance my this skill too. So I may have the another option uh, for with me to do in future as well if God allows me. Definitely I would go for the second option of my that I am just working for it.
I think in your field you will have promotions also. So it is also it's a good thing if you equip yourself with good knowledge, communication skills, English, so that when you have a chance, at that time you don't regret. It's just you using up your time wisely.
Yeah, definitely. That's I always just while scrolling the YouTube, find many of your videos that's having the wonderful conversation with your co-learners at the same time, just opposite speaker. When you just made the some good thing aware to them. So I just thought that why should I not do just hold a session? Why should I not request to you to hold a session with me so that I can just learn from you as well that uh, the whatever label I have presently just to hold the conversation with anybody in this language because I started to just polish my English just I think 3 to 4 months ago. I
Oh.
really now for the last 2 months, I am very much into it. I would say I am really very much into it because I'm in the habit of just going through the some good videos, some just listening to the some good English speaker like you. So I'm in the habit of. That's why I'm little bit able to just speak this language too. Otherwise, initially, what I do, I never think about that I just work on this language. I can be. I just want to be a fluent speaker of this language. I actually don't want to. I don't want to for myself. But now I really want to it. I am, as I told you, as I mentioned you, that I am very much into it for last 2 months.
Yeah. And I think you also studied MBA. So at that time also you must be in touch with the language, right?
Yeah, little bit. You can say that little bit because hardly we people got opportunity to talk with the people because when
Hmm.
I was just doing the pursuing the MBA. So some of my friends just allowed me to just speak that language. Otherwise, they said that there is no use of it because I most of the time I listened this language because
Hmm.
all the professor those who came to the classes and they delivered the lecture, they were very fluent in this language. Apart from that, I didn't get opportunity because in my locality, in my surrounding, I can say that there is nobody like that, so I hardly listen to this language. But thankful I especially I would like to thank you for the youtubers or people like you, those who are really working hard to just spread this language all around India. I'm just talking about the Indian people, those who want to learn this language. I'm talking about those people only, because
Yeah.
the rest people, they do not want to. They just I they just want to to this language only. That's why sitting just home only they can learn. But it is not like that. You have to put all your effort to learn this language. It is not that easy that one day you can just take a one pill, just go outside and just buy a pill and have by having by just consuming that pill you can, and you start all of a sudden that how to speak in English, and uh, you become ultimately the greatest speaker of that. But it is not like that. You have to put your heart and soul together by learning this language only, because I am very much into it. For 2 months I have been, actually I would say I have been very much into it for last 2 months. Then only I realized that English is not something that people say so that it is so easy. It is a cake walk for everybody, but it's not like that. When we just go into it, then only we realize that it is something which you need to just put all your effort to attend even a 10 or 20% of to gain the knowledge of this language too.
Yes, you can learn by listening, by reading, you can learn. But the major challenge is while speaking. It is very difficult to approach a person and speak in English. And you think that I know English by listening or reading. I know the language. I can understand it. I will be able to manage. But even to utter a few words in English, when you are in that situation, it becomes really difficult. So it is important for you to keep speaking. That way you can analyze yourself, how good you are, or do you know English or no. Knowing English doesn't mean that you're able to speak English. They are both different.
Mm.
So
I
are you
can
having,
feel this. I can feel this. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. No, I was asking, are you having video sessions? Are you talking to people? Are you having conversations?
Yeah, for some of them I can say that just around 20 people so far I have talked with.
Oh,
I
wow.
I I I had very first session with Priyanka Kushwa, one of the YouTuber, then Ashutosh Dwivedi,
Ah,
then Manju Mishra, then Rajni Verma, then
okay.
some of the YouTuber also are there. Though I had a session with them. So I really when I had my very first session, I would like to just share this thing to you. Then I just kept on speaking the whole conversation. I just tried to because it was only my first chance to just have a dialogue with anybody in my whole life. Just before 2 months, I think it's been only 2 months. Before 2 months, so I just kept on speaking the in the whole session. So I never allowed the opposite speaker to speak anything because it was my first session. So I learned so many things from my very first conversation. Then and there only was the time when I sent you the email that why should I not. I always try to hold a session with some good speaker like you. So I never try to just talk with each and everybody, those who are available at this platform only, because you are not going to learn anything when you approach each and everybody, because most of the people just doing so. I personally see this thing because they are absolutely not at the place where they can enjoy talk with each and every speaker. Once you attend the level, I personally feel that I not say that I'm not a I'm not going to just pass a judgment to each and every speaker of this language, but you have to just attend at the respective place. Then only you approach some good speakers so that you may learn from them. If you are not the place, how you can learn it? I am
Mm.
simply just wasting your time, simply because you people don't have time to just provide for each and every speaker those who are available in present scenario. The YouTuber, most of the people, they started very first day and they just approach the all YouTuber, big YouTuber like you, because you have a more than 50,000 subscribers. Some have the over 1 lakh 2 lakh of people. We people just try to approach them. If they have time, definitely they will get back to you,
Mm.
as you just get back to me, because I must understand your limitation or foundation, because you are so much demanded on this platform. Everybody just wants to have a dialogue with you, but it is almost impossible for you to just have a dialogue with each and everybody those who are available on this platform. So according to our priority, first we have to just polish ourselves, or first we have to become at the level of yours, not the level of yours, but also at the same time I must become the people who understand you, that what kind of advice I want to seek from your side, what type of just attention I want from your side. So the roadmap will be roadmap should be there, that what I want from the session actually. So I
Mm.
know this. I know from my side that I'm just, if you allow me, that I'm just going to ask you some question to you, so that it will be just beneficial for my further journey too.
Definitely. That's really very much understandable. I mean, you're very understanding. You know the situation and how it is, and you invested your time in improving yourself. And you also waited for so
Yeah.
long. So that is really well said to all the people who are listening. So yes, definitely you can
Mm.
ask your questions. So whatever knowledge, little knowledge I have,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
try to share. Yeah.
No, you have all the knowledge, ma'am. Actually, you have the exposure to just being you have been also, you have been to just abroad. So I know, just because I have just went through most of your videos, so I know each and everything about you, that you are so knowledgeable. I personally feel so, because
Mhm.
that's why I approached you. No matter I am at the place where I cannot understand you, I cannot just appreciate you the way you are. Actually, you deserve a lot of things, ma'am. You deserve all the respect from my side. You deserve all the words which is right from my right here, because I'm unable to just express all my thoughts, because I am also just because it is a sentiment which is in my head, that I'm going to talk the person who is really at the top
Oh,
when it comes to speaking when it comes to speaking. So I want to ask that, ma'am, before 2 months, actually, you didn't have any idea that where I was, but right now, that the way I am just progressing myself, actually, I want to know this thing for myself, that I am at the right place, or I am at the right track or not. Actually, then I try to some good vocabulary out of it, and I also just use it when I have a session, audio session. Most of the time, I just go for the audio session to with any opposite speaker. So I
mhm.
am at the right track or not. First of all, I would the my first question to you.
Yes. So you have been, totally into English for like 3 or 4 months now, right? So for that, your fluency is
Yeah.
very good. You're quite fluent and you know for yourself what is good for yourself and how to improve. That shows in your language.
Mm.
Okay, you're quite fluent. Writing, I don't think you need any further improvement because you've written multiple mails to me, so your written English is very good. Speaking a little bit here and there, I would say some grammar issues are there. Okay,
Yeah,
very
yeah,
minute one. Grammar issues are there. When
mm,
I listen you said, so it will listen to you.
mm,
So some combinations are there
mm.
like that. So there you have to
Yeah, yeah,
focus more.
yeah,
Minute grammatical errors.
yeah.
But you're fluent and you're on the right track. You know how to improve yourself. So I would say yes.
Okay,
Yeah. And also you
okay,
have a
ma'am. I,
choice
I, I
that
totally.
if I speak to fluent speakers, I will learn something from that. You are choosy,
Yeah,
which shows that you
yeah,
know what is good for you. So I would say,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
you're on the right track.
Definitely, that's like that's I am. Yeah, yeah. Definitely, I'm very much choosy about it, because I never go for any with anybody to just hold a session, because I don't have time to do so, because I have to at my workplace at 10:30 to 5:30. Then only I get a opportunity to have a session with anybody. So I just try to just talk with the people. So I also, one of the app I also downloaded on my mobile, so I enjoyed it. The Episode. Have you heard about the Episode, man?
No, no, I haven't heard, never heard of it.
Episode and his app was also there, so I would go for that, where I get opportunity to talk the people from across the country. So I also use it, no matter
Audio
it
or
is
video?
7 minute video session, madam. it is
What?
it is video session, it is not audio. It is not audio. So I usually, because as I told you, as I mentioned you, that for the last 1 or 2 months I am very much into it. So
Yes.
I just hold the just 5 to 6 five at least 5 session. I would go for that daily, whenever my working hours is over. So I connected uh, connect with the people from my office only. So after having 5 session, then I return to my house.
Wow.
So I feel a lot of contentment. I feel a lot of contentment. I most of the time I connect with the Brazilian and the Indonesian and the some African. So I talked about just 50 people so far
Oh.
from that app, because I regularly do so. Regularly do so because it's a really it will be really just fruitful for me. I personally find this app, because although it is free of cost, so I would just go for it.
It
So
is
it is
free,
available on
right?
yeah, it is absolutely free. So
Wow.
it is
That is a
available
good
on Google.
information. Yeah. Good
Yeah,
information
ma'am.
for
Yeah,
people.
so
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. Those who want to just talk to them, definitely they will enjoy it, because it's a South Korean app, I think. So initially, when you just downloaded it, you have to just go through some interview part of it. Then only you are allowed to the chat room. Then one-on-one session is there. So in first go, you have only two session. You will be only two session
Mhm.
where you can connect with the two different people. Although the one session for 7 minutes, it stands for 7 minutes, so you can enjoy. So you can enjoy with the Chinese and a different around 130 countries associated with that group. So you will have a lot of opportunity to talk with the people, those who are also want to just learn this language, no matter they are just foreigner, no matter they are people who just come across from the boundary. So I really like that job. I really like that app, because while scrolling the YouTube, I find it, because somebody is talking about it. So I just downloaded it. Ma'am,
Mhm.
my next question to you. I know my the weakness is there, that I'm in the habit of committing so many mistakes. I know it, that what are these mistakes, and where I just commit those mistakes. So I thought that it is really important for me. I personally think that for myself, that speaking is really important for me. Once I attend some sort of fluency, definitely I work on it. I think so. So thinking of this is right, or I have to just recorrect myself. Then only I just a little bit slower down my speed, or I just go for the correct English. So what do I do? What should I do, actually, I want to ask.
I think it goes hand in hand. You cannot focus at one thing at a time. Like, simultaneously, you have to improve both your speed also. So it
Mhm.
shows your dedication shows that, see, you look on Google, what are the different things by which you can improve. That's how you found this app. And this is first time I'm
Mhm.
hearing somebody tell about this app. Usually people are only with
Mhm.
audio calls, and you are telling about an app which is
Mhm.
free of cost and you can talk on video calls to foreigners.
Yeah.
So it is a good thing,
Mhm.
and you get amazing, boost of confidence when you're facing people of different countries. At that time, you will become
Mhm.
ready to face anybody. You won't be nervous to talk to
Mhm.
anyone. So that is a
Mhm.
very good thing. Shows your dedication.
Mhm.
Like you're so passionate
Yeah, ma'am.
by yourself, you want to improve it, which is very nice.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's why it's all because of that app, that I am just a little bit able to just talk to you right now, because it is so hard. It is really hard for me to just talk to people like you, because I know this is the real fact, that the person who is just sitting just in front of me, no matter it is virtually, we are sitting together in front of us, but I know this fact. So this fact is just keep bothering to my mind, that you just be aware of that if you commit any sort of mistake, that how do you look like in front of her. So I know that because of that app, I am little bit confident about that, because I have been going through so many person on
Mm-hmm.
this app, that I just talk no matter they are from different part of the country, different part of the world, I would say the globe. So this confidence is bring I just collect this kind of confidence in me from that app only. So that's why I am just little bit able to talk with you.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, still I am committing mistake.
No, mistakes are like, it's good. They are going to be part of your speech. When even I talk to people, there might be mistakes. A person who is professional will be able to catch my mistakes. So that is always a part of speaking. And always you will have room for improvement. Some minute mistakes while speaking, even in our native language, we will make mistakes, right? It's not going to be perfect. While writing, yes, you have to be perfect. While speaking, because it is spontaneous, you will tend to make mistakes, and a few mistakes are acceptable.
Mm. I would like to really just express my thank to you that you not only just made me aware of my mistake when it comes to speaking or when it comes to writing. You both, you just mentioned the both of my mistake. You just corrected just you were talking about both kind of both kind of my things which
Mm.
I am just doing. I never thought about my writing part, but you mentioned, so I also thought that why should I not just think about my writing, as I just sent so many mails from the different peoples. Most of they are the YouTuber, so I
Mm.
just sent it. I never think about that what I am writing to the person. But you just mentioned that I just received your couple of mail, and you were just spot on that, and the mistakes were not there. So I am really glad to know that there is something which I am which I do, I actually I'm not going to do something to improve, because my writing part is good. That means it's also just kind of opportunity to me today itself, that I'm going to celebrate it, that I am good at somewhere. I am good at somewhere or something, that is
Yes,
writing part.
yes,
and
definitely. Because
I have
Mhm. Yeah, many people write very
if
good mails, but when it comes to speaking, they are very poor at it. So that's not the case with you. You're a fluent speaker. Yes, mistakes here and there, but writing also, the way you start the mail, end the mail, and in between you know about the paragraph system also. So it is not just like one whole mail written at once. So that was very good. So then you also told that you work in Qualier and in Port. So I thought you might be having an exposure of writing emails or something of that sort. So your written English is very good. Speaking, yeah, as I told you, little mistakes, but you're fluent enough.
no, no, I'm writing my mail, to people only because I don't have any opportunity to write anything to the people, because at my workplace the whole work is done in Hindi only, because I work at district court. In district court, the whole work is done in Hindi only. But when it comes to High Court or the Supreme Court, then the English is required. But at district court, English is not required. So
Mhm.
if how long does it take to just to attain some respectable fluency with myself?
No, I think you are underestimating yourself because you already have, respectable fluency, very good fluency in the language. Only as I say that you have to improve on your grammatical errors. That's all. But you're really fluent in English. What makes you think otherwise? You are fluent already. So has nobody told you that you are a good speaker? You're a fluent speaker.
People say so when I have a just session with them, then
Yes,
only the people just say that you are the fluent speaker, they say so. But
yes.
I don't know why I am not going to believe this thing that I am fluent speaker. I'm really thankful to you that you have given me such a wonderful opportunity to have a session with you. I'm
Mhm.
really thankful to you.
Oh God, you're most welcome. Thank you so much for connecting. You are a fluent speaker. Just focus on your grammar mistakes. That's all, and you're good to go.
Thank you.
Have more and more sessions, as many as you can. And since you have spoken to
Yeah,
YouTubers, you also have your recordings, right? So just watch your
yeah,
speaking
ma'am.
style in each and every video, and just write down your
Yeah,
mistakes, so that next time when you
yeah,
speak, you won't. And also, you're getting stuck sometimes here and there, like you are not able
yeah,
to translate it into Hindi and speak in English. So that is
yeah,
what
yeah,
I'm able to
yeah,
notice
yeah,
when you're talking. So that part also will
yeah.
improve gradually. Make sure that every Sunday you talk to
You
one
are,
person. So you will be good to go.
yeah, ma'am.
Okay, we'll
Yeah,
talk
ma'am. You are
again if you have
absolutely
more
right.
questions.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for giving me such a valuable time for me. I'm really enjoying it. I'm having a lot of fun with you. Next time when I have a conversation with you, I will have a conversation with you in future. I promise you that I never let you down. Whatever you just made me aware of it, I definitely am working of it, because I'm a namaste.
Understood. Thank you so
Thank
much. Bye
you.
bye. Have a good day.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.